Yeah, so it has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that the people or the family members of Megan's Law is considering taking legal action against Meg Thee Stallion for her bar in Hiss. Prior to me discussing this, I do have to render a rectification from yesterday's reading that I gave on the girls fighting. I was corrected by a Blanco, okay? Y'all know who the Blancos is, Chad. Okay, Lil' Kim, one of Lil' Kim's army members came off in the comment section and she said, "Are you kidding me? If there was no Lil' Kim, there would be no Nicki Minaj. Lil' Kim started the wigs, baby. Kim is also a fashion icon. She started the whole Black Barbie thing." I then go up under there and I actually recant something that I said in that live. And I said, you know what? You're right. In my defense, I'll say she was a little before my time when it comes to impact. So please forgive my ignorance for real. I'll correct myself on tomorrow's show. And I have Ashley Ray 817 to thank for what I'm about to say. In the context of what I discussed yesterday, I was saying that the impact of Nicki Minaj shifted culture and the aesthetic of black women, right? And what this fan of mine, as well as Lil' Kim, is saying is that, no, if it wasn't for Lil' Kim wearing the wigs, Lil' Kim doing all of this stuff, Nicki Minaj would not have had it to be of influence in that fashion, if you will. I will agree with that, okay? But I will also say that I didn't have a very personal connection with Lil' Kim's artistry, okay? When Nicki Minaj came out, it's very reflective of that time period where I was yelling my difference to the college community, and then I see a avant-garde black female dressing up in all of these costumes and stuff like that, and it was very, very inspirational to me at the time period, so much so that I gave Nicki Minaj a music video tribute that is the highest music video viewed on YouTube in my camp.
I'm walking out of jail. Boots, nappy roots, permit up fresh. Nap time for the babies, I don't have breasts. Now look at what you just saw. Listen to this high pitch. I'm a motherfucking nigga, bitch. I'm a motherfucking nigga, bitch. I'm a motherfucking nigga, bitch. Now look at what you just saw.
I called it nigga bitch, okay? I'm a motherfucking nigga bitch. Because Nicki Minaj came out on that monster verse and said she was a motherfucking monster, and she bodied and embodied that, and at that time, that was what I was seeking. So, in my reality, Nicki Minaj, she shifted the culture. She made it okay to be different. Lady Gaga did the same thing, but I'll say this, Lady Gaga is not black, so, you know, but she embraced witchiness in a way that I was like, oh my God, like the girls are coming forth, and now this little gay boy who didn't know exactly what he wanted to express has these individuals to not necessarily look up to, but be inspired by, and that was the correlation I was trying to make. Now, after Blanco got me together, it is true. Lil' Kim was the trendsetter, but if we want to break it down, talking about predecessors, then we got to talk about MC Lyte. Then we got to talk about Queen Latifah, right? Then we got to talk about, we got to talk about all of it, going all the way back. But the argument at hand was about Nicki and Meg, and I was just referencing what Nicki meant to me in that space, not taking anything away from Kim, okay? I say that to say this. Lil' Kim, she did that. Lil' Kim, she did that. But see, around the time Lil' Kim was popping was around the time I was listening to Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? That was around the time I was on my whole neo-soul journey that is reflected in my hair and some of the style choices that I choose to make. I was in my whole flowetry era. I just wanna see my lovely sunshine, sunshine. I was in my Robin Thicke era. Please, please, please. Okay? I missed the flow of impact, but she's right. When you see Nicki, you have to say, okay, well, you know, when she said that, all I saw in my mind was that same photo shoot Lil' Kim did, and Nicki Minaj directly replicated that in her own Barbie guise. So I will say that the fan was right. And of course, I'm an individual and a person on this show. I actually iterate words at a very fast pace. I was not trying to disrespect Queen Kim, okay? But I'll tell you, the only cultural reference I have to Queen Kim is when Queen Kim was going to jail.
You are going to jail! Period!
In 8 days, I will be turning myself in to the penitentiary. I watched every episode of that shit, okay? That shifted the culture, okay? Now that shifted the culture. But let's bring this back to current day. So ever since, this hiss and Bigfoot battle has been going on, the blogs are coming out about stuff and things of this nature, and Megan's Law has been brought into question. Okay? In his, Megan made reference to Megan's Law, and I thought the irony was perfect. I thought it was great. I thought the metaphor was great. I thought that as a punchline was really good, but it wasn't delivered as a punchline. It was delivered like he was still on them knees. And somebody else in the comment section said, them knees are a cultural statement. They are. They are. They are. So then an article came out yesterday via the Shade Room that says the family of the people who were affected by Megan's Law. And if you don't know what Megan's Law is, it was a law involving a little girl named Megan. And now, because of that law, sex offenders have to register and alert local vicinities that they are around, if you will. That's my understanding. I did not look it up beforehand, but that's what I assume, right? And the next thing you know, the father of Megan, who had that go on, came forth and said, we are considering legal action. I am very turned off by this bar. In my opinion, before I actually pull cards on this and we discover some other tea that is going on in the world, my opinion is this. I feel like Nicki Minaj Camp hit that man up and said, hey, you might can get some money by doing this, or we'll give you money if you actually come out and say some shit about this. I'm sensing Nicki's camp has their hand in this. What do you think? What do you think? Right, Sade. Right. It's given this man wouldn't have heard that goddamn song unless he was hit up. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. I feel that way too. That man don't listen to rap. That man be sitting on the couch listening to damn, who's that white saxophonist that everybody love? Kenny G. He on the goddamn motherfucker listening to Kenny G. That somebody brought that to him. And I feel like it was somebody higher up for it to become a headliner in the first place. But we about to find out right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Watch the breakdown.
Let me hear you scream.
Alright. Spirit. Is it okay for me to read this? Holy shit, this is the same card from yesterday. But Mother's in the room, honey. Mother's in the room. Mother's in the room. That's crazy. Okay. Is there going to be any outcomes that come from this? Let's first have our girl Meg's back. No. Not, I don't even know. The jester shows up upright. And who did Suzanne on last show call the jester? I do feel like this is a trick of the enemy. But I also feel like it's good for business. I mean, somebody is eating off all of this. Okay. Where these cards are so alive. I am so grateful for. Can we just give a shout out to the energy behind my tarot deck? It is amazing. Thank you. So it's just funny that this comes out right after Meg goes on some interview, I think it was Entertainment Tonight, and says that she is dropping a tour over the summer where she is going to actually touch the hotties. And if I'm being perfectly honest with you, after these antics, I was going to go to the Pink Friday tour. I'm probably going to see Meg in the summer. Because I've seen Meg before, and she puts on a fucking good show. Like, she does. I'm worried. I got to see a YouTube show of Nicki's before I say I'm going to go. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. So I get up in there. Next thing you know, I done catch the damn Tina Snow Ghost. Whoop. Next thing you know, I'm over here talking about some goddamn ski weed. Shit. So I do believe I'm gonna hold out, but I'm going to somebody's show this year. I know that. Is there gonna be any? Well, we just read that any legal repercussions. How did this come to her? Yeah, this is all alluding back to the jester. The totem card shows up in reverse. I also feel like the fan was flamed. So I feel like it came, and then Megan's camp is the ones who got it to the blogs. This is just messy. This is intentional chaos for profit, capitalizing on black girls who really do have a dislike for each other, but it's getting spun out of control by their camps. Well, apparently, probably to make Nikki some money, which is why she's still going on that podcast talking about that girl. But I told you she wasn't gonna stop. Didn't I say she's not going to stop? She's not going to stop. She's not. It reminds me of Taurus energy. We cool as fuck. Like, we'll keep subbing you, but the minute there is war, and we're going to charge until we get tired. But Sagittarius are a fire sign. They don't get tired. That's all I'm saying. She's not gonna stop. She's not gonna stop. She's not gonna stop. Okay, so again, the almighty dollar. Do I feel like it has some esoterical things to deal with? I do. But after that damn Sounding board started glitching yesterday when I was telling y'all that Nicki Minaj didn't get put on coke by her husband, that she been on it, I said I ain't touching this shit no more. So I am not. Next motherfucking story.